Warning, this game contains content that might not be suitable for most audiences. Viewers' discretion is advised. What a long bus ride. But I'm glad I'm finally here. That's weird. I'm getting some intense deja vu right now. Oh well, it's probably because all bus stations are the same. You looked around yourself, taking in the surroundings, breathing the nauseating aroma of bus exhaust and oil. Nothing like a dirty old bus stop to wake up the senses. Well, there's obviously not much to look at here at the Grey Horse bus station. I'm sure the rest of the city is beautiful, just like the brochure said. Hopefully the apartment company was honest about having my new place ready to move in. Unlike the last time, you quickly grabbed your heavy, rolling luggage and trotted towards a guest service area to check out the map. Your stomach was growling and you were so hungry you could eat almost anything right now. Wow, the island is so much bigger than I expected. I'll never run out of things to do. There's a cafe nearby. I bet they have some interesting local cuisine. I also kind of want to see the city. I could just wander around a bit. Yeah, I'm also pretty tired. Maybe I should just head to my brand new apartment. Ooh, alright, here comes our first choice. We're gonna go through all the routes anyway, so hey, let's get right into it, shall we? Let's get to the cafe. Yeah, the cafe sounds pretty amazing right now after that long bus ride. It looks like there's one nearby, something called the Normal Business District. It's kind of a weird name. Ah well, food's food, and I'm too starved to care right now. You finally reach the Normal Business District and find the specific cafe you had in mind. It's small and quaint, and the strong smell of coffee wafts by you with every patron that swings the door open. There's quite a few people coming and going through the many stores and eateries, though there's only one person that really stands out in the crowd. You watch as a petite girl runs from person to person. She seems to be asking them something before scribbling the information on the little clipboard in her hand. Suddenly, the two of you lock eyes and she makes a beeline for you before you have a chance to react. Good afternoon! You look new. May I have a moment of your time? Her cheery demeanor was a little off-putting, but she seemed sweet. Maybe you should humor her. I'm definitely gonna humor her. You figure you might as well hear her out. It's not like you're in a hurry. Sure, what can I help you with? Yeah, thank you. I promise I won't hold you for long. My name is Ivy Woodrow. I'm the assistant to the mayor of the valley, and I'm just doing my monthly census. I have to keep close track of those coming in and the state of everyone's living experience. So you're a new resident, I'm assuming. Yeah, I just got off the bus and was about to grab something to eat before heading to my new home. I see. You watch her as she scribbles something down on her clipboard, her eyes going back and forth from the board and you. Alright then, that will make you, correct? We're so happy to have you here at the Valley. It really is such a nice place to live if you know where you're going. I don't know where I'm going. I do have to ask you though, this home you mentioned. It was assigned to you by the Uncanny Valley apartment hunters, right? Not by a realtor? Yes. Yeah, perfect. Then you should be all set for your new life here. I hope it'll be a long one. And about realtors, I can't seem to find any of them for my census, so just stay alert. I'm pretty sure they've all reached their monthly allotment, but we've had some mishaps. Hope you have a wonderful day. If you need anything, feel free to come to the mayor's office. Before you can respond, Ivy was already rushing past you to interview the next person. That was kind of weird, but you couldn't really think about it with how loud your stomach was growling, so you head inside the cafe. You slowly step into the cafe, taking the smooth and rich smell of brewing coffee and the sweet scent of baked goods. It makes your stomach growl even louder and prompts you to rush up to the counter to place your order as quickly as you can. After placing your order and snatching up your dinner for the day, you scurry over to the furthest table away from anyone else to scarf them all down. You sat down on the strangely soft chair. It appeared to be wood, but the seat sunk in and shaped itself comfortably around you like memory foam. It must be the cushions with a soft wood grain print. You figured as you looked over your order. You didn't really think about what you were getting when you ordered, only going by what looked good on the display. You had decided to go with tea today, the aroma wafting gently with the smoke that drifted from the hot red liquid. It smelled like a cacophony of fragrances from vaguely floral to fruity to something reminiscent of caramel corn. Taking a sip didn't help as the flavor seemed to shift as the hot tea moved through your mouth, Spicy, sweet, and almost buttery notes dancing around each other to create a very confusing experience. You decide to try the food next, picking up your fork to stab into the tall slice of cake that was adorned with what looked like purple blown sugar in a spiral shape. There was a small gold writing along the spiral, but it looked to be in a language you had never seen before. You placed an ample forkful into your mouth. It tasted like a firework went off in your mouth. You coughed into a napkin, spitting out half the chewed food and tried to breathe. You were finally able to properly inhale through your choking and were taken aback by a sudden rich chocolate flavor that seemed to have taken over your taste buds. It was the purest taste of chocolate you've ever tasted in your life and almost made you go in for a second bite, but you thought better than to do that. You nervously picked up the breakfast croissant sandwich, not knowing what you were going to experience from the first bite. You closed your eyes and... oh, it just tastes like a regular ham and cheese breakfast sandwich. Hey, yo, who are you? You were so engrossed in your strange eating experience, you hadn't noticed the stocky man that was now standing in front of your table. Hello, pal. You jumped at a sudden voice and looked up from your sandwich. You tried to choke out a response, but your mouth was too full to properly enunciate. Hang on. You watch as a short little man pulls a piece of paper out of its pocket and quickly look it over, nodding to himself and stuffing it back where he pulled it. Right. No, my name is Haim Bale, realtor, and I would love to sell you a house today. You stared at him in shocked silence, not sure of what to say and a bit confused what he was offering you. The way he moved was awkward and sluggish and seemed to be perspiring an awful lot. Yes, I would love to show you to your future home. Is this your first time, Haim? Sorry, but what are you talking about? Oh, did I miss that again? Forgive me, I'm a bit rusty with the whole realtor shtick. I would love to sell you a house. This is the part where I give you my card. One moment. You watched as Haim went from pocket to pocket searching for his card. You felt a little secondhand embarrassment from how awkward this guy is. I got it. Haim leaned forward to present his card to you. You could see the coffee stains and scribbled writing on the card before you took it. Please, give me a call soon. I really need this. I could clearly see the tentacles coming out of his back. He then turned on his heels and scurried out the door, knocking a few things down on his way out. You sighed and pocketed the beat-up card. There's no way in heck you were gonna call that guy of all people. Even if you were looking to buy a house. I mean, heck, if I was looking to buy a house, I'd call up Mason Tallow. I think I still have his card somewhere. Quickly, finish up your meal. You cleaned up and headed to your apartment. As you approach your new apartment complex, you feel warm in your heart and can't stop thinking about how you're finally getting a much-needed change in your life. Just like the brochures that mysteriously showed up on your old door said, you take a deep breath in, take in the cool, clean air of the valley and step forward to find your apartment number. Finally, you're standing in front of your new apartment. The day has been long and tedious, but you are finally home. Your hand grips onto your rolling suitcase and turns the handle. Click. Click. What? Why is it locked? The company said it will be unlocked and the key will be on the counter. I'm so sick of dragging my luggage everywhere. I need to give the company a call, I guess. Hey, yo, why can't you get anything right? This is the second time this has happened, fam. You quickly pulled out your cell phone and called up the apartment company. Hello, Uncanny Valley apartment hunters. How may we help you? How did you screw up again? This is the second time. God damn it. I'm supposed to move in today, but my apartment is locked. This is... Yes, we know who you are. We were going to call you, but... You hear screaming coming from the background on the other line, followed by the sound of game show music. Sorry, we were going to call you, but we're having some slight difficulties at the office. We're working on getting the mayor's assistant right here to solve it. Until then, we're afraid your apartment had some slight... The sounds of canned laughter and a chainsaw whirring comes booming through the receiver, and you have to pull your ear away from the phone for a moment. Listen, I'm sorry, but your apartment won't be ready for... Oh, Ivy, you made it. Be right back, you. You hear the sound of paper shuffling and arguing in the background that you can't quite make out. You hear the words misunderstanding a lot, though, and... Host? Whatever, it's none of your concern. Your apartment might not be ready until tomorrow. Our deepest apologies. This doesn't usually happen, but there seems to have been a mix-up. We will reimburse you for a hotel stay for the night. Go see the sights or something. There's still a chance we can fix this in a couple of hours. Just don't go into any strange doors for a while. I'm gonna go through all the strange doors in this town. Heck, I'm gonna go through the normal doors in this town. In fact, I'm gonna go through the doors that specifically tell me not to go through them, and the doors that tell me to go through them, because today I am door sexual. What? Okay. With that, the company hung up on you. Well, now what? You suppose you could get a hotel for the night, or you could burn some time. You could call Haim just to humor him, but you did not want to hang out with that guy. Huh. Okay. Find a hotel, call Haim. I'm gonna call Haim first and see how this goes. You sighed, defeated. You seem nice, and you might as well kill some time looking for a house you'll never buy. Pulling out your phone again, you start to dial Haim's number. Hey, you pal. I had a feeling you were about to call me. I can feel it in my bones. Is that the only thing you're feeling in your bones? You were just hiding over there in the bushes watching me, weren't you? No. Yeah, anyway. What's that you and me go look at the house right now? He's just dying to meet you. Right, I'll look at the house, but don't expect me to buy anything. Hey, don't you worry about it. Just getting you inside the house is more than enough for... What do you call it? Commission? Yeah, something like that. Alright, lead the way. You spent the next 20 minutes slowly falling behind Haim as he waddled awkwardly along. He kept talking about television programs and fast food places he personally liked, and he found himself not really minding the company. Sure, he wasn't great to look at, but he didn't seem like a bad guy, just really awkward. You also couldn't help but wonder what that weird pink tube sticking out of the back of his neck was. Before you could ask him, he stopped walking and your eyes widened at the view before you. Oh my god! Haim! Haim, you could have done better! Like, god damn it, like Mason Tallow, at least he had taste. He had class. What? Is this house malnourished or something? What is wrong with you? This is the house? Hey now, pal, it's a little rough around the edges, sure. But with some tender love and care, you'll see this house become a house in no time. Or whatever, you just gotta see the inside. I promise, you won't be disappointed. Did you really want to waste your time even humoring him and having to step foot in this disgusting looking place? Yes! Look, I already had a bit where I'm gonna go through every single door in Uncanny Valley, and I'm sticking with it. Also, why is he hard? Why is Haim hard? What the frick? Alright, let's just go inside. You rubbed your eyes and shrugged. What's the worst that could happen? This guy didn't seem dangerous in the slightest. If anything, he just seemed pathetic. Alright, Haim, show me the house. Really? Ah, diggity dog! Thank you. This means a lot to me. It was almost kind of cute how the little guy did what you could only guess was an attempt to hop up in excitement, though his feet only went maybe an inch off the ground. He quickly scurried over to the door and opened it for you, beckoning you inside politely. Alright, here we go. My god, it really is malnourished, isn't it? Like, holy heck, there's not even a window. It's just as bad on the inside. Well, what do you think, pal? Not bad, right? I'm going to compliment it, I guess. It's not bad. Wow, geez, no one's ever said something that nice to me. I don't know what to say. Please forgive me if I'm being a bit forward, but, well, gotta shoot my shot, right? Would you give this down on this luck house a chance and let me take you on a date? Can I just get bored already? For the love of God! Oh, no! I don't got a lot of money, but I'll treat you right. You could feel how sweaty his hands were and also how strangely plant-like they felt against yours. There was something endearing about him that you couldn't leave hanging. Oh, what the hell? Sure, we can go on a date. Oh my gosh, thank you. You made me the luckiest house in the valley. I promise, I'll do it all for you. But let's take it slow, okay? Never dated anyone before. What? So what if I don't? What if I just tell him that it's terrible? This is terrible. I can't believe you're trying to sell this disgusting place. Oh, I guess I'll let myself go a little bit. Wouldn't say I'm disgusting. Off-putting maybe repellent even, but disgusting's a bit harsh. Doesn't matter all that much anyway. I'm essentially an anglerfish type creature that's about to eat you. Wait, what? Before you could register what was happening, Haim awkwardly shoved you to the ground, only being able to knock you down because you were distracted. I'm sorry, pal. Really liked you, but realtors gotta eat. Let me put it this way so my natural anesthetics can gently lull you to sleep. You watch as Haim's eyes turn black as if a light had turned off inside him, his body becoming limp and the cord connected to his neck pulled taut. You watch as the cord struggle to yank Haim's hefty little body, essentially dragging him along the ground first. This would be a lot scarier if this was anyone or anything else. Meaty tendrils began sprouting from the floor and twisted around themselves until they finally formed. Recliner? Haim's voice chimed in again, but now it sounded as if it was being projected all around you instead of his body. Oh, this lurch is such a pain in my gutters to lug around, let me tell you. My cord is aching, something fierce chasing you around all day. What is happening right now? It's okay, just relax. You start feeling real sleepy right about now. You lifted yourself off the dirty, meaty floor and looked around confused. I don't feel anything? No. Wait. I might have filled up a bit fast on fast food earlier, not gonna lie. Are you serious? You can't even eat me properly? Haim, come on, for the love of God. Hey, do you know how hard it is to catch buyers in this economy? A house that's gotta eat. Besides, I never cared all that much for eating people. Give me a fat, greasy burger over that any day. Am I right? Yes, I can't argue with that. So it would be better if you put both together. Like, hey, have a nice, meaty man burger or something. Can I call Sunny Day Jack my meat burger? Oh God, you know what? I'm gonna start calling like my favorite chunks like meat burgers. Well, since you're here, would you want to maybe hang out and catch some telly? Oh, what the hell? Sure. You watch as Haim's recliner slowly grew in size, combining itself with the nearby meat-like couch and invited you to sit with a wave of fleshy tentacle. Oh, wait, what are you even watching? Haim wasn't such a bad guy after all. You know what? Haim is starting to grow on me. I think I'm starting to feel things for Haim. Oh no. So what if I just leave? What if I just don't? What if I just don't deal with this right now? You know what? On second thought, I think I'd rather not waste my time, Haim. There's no way I would buy a house like this, even if I was searching. Well, can't say I'm too surprised about that, huh? Well, you have yourself a fine day, you. If you change your mind, you know where to find me. You watch as Haim plop backwards onto the ground. That strange pink tube on his neck seemed to be pulling him along the ground until he slipped into the house. So you tell me he just like slunk all the way into the house? Is that what's happening? God damn. You felt an odd pang of guilt as you headed towards downtown to search for a hotel. You wander around the city for another hour. Your back hurts, your feet hurt, and you're exhausted. A sudden ring from your cell phone wakes you back up and you rush to answer it. Hello, you? Great news! We were able to get everything in order with the help of Miss Woodrow, the mayor's assistant. Your apartment is all ready for you now. We are so very sorry for the inconvenience. We have sent a car to drive you home. Oh, that's wonderful news. Thank you so much. Oh, of course. Thank you for going through Uncanny Valley Apartment Hunters, operating realtor free since 1987. Before you could pocket your phone, a sleek black sedan pulled next to you. The surly looking driver cracked his window and beckoning you in. He noticed a sticker on the door with the apartment company's logo and hopped in, tossing your baggage on the seat. You waved goodbye to the driver and rushed to your door. You held your breath and turned the door handle. It opened with a slight creak and you exhaled and took your first step inside. It was spacious and lit up nicely. You were happy to be home as you quickly tossed your luggage and locked your front door behind you and made a beeline for your bed. Wait a minute. This is the same bedroom from John Doe. It was good to be home. And tomorrow you start your new job at a gas station. This is a prequel to John Doe? What? I'm just gonna go to the hotel. As you can see, I'm slowly getting more hinged as this game goes on. This is supposed to be an April Fool's joke. Why does it actually have lore? It will be best to just head to a hotel before it gets too late. You're sure there's plenty downtown. You can't shake your annoyance with the company, but stuff happens. And you're sure the company is in a worse spot than you are. Might as well take advantage of a free room, and they said they'd reimburse you, so maybe you can find something pricier than usual. Pricier? Yeah, I'm sticking with it. As you walk through the city, you peek into a random building and up at the skyscrapers and marvel at the beauty of the valley. Oh my god, there's John right there! Oh my god, my little Florbo! It really was a nice place to live, and you were happy to be here, regardless of the small challenges that were thrown at you. When you read the brochure, you were skeptical at the offers inside. Beautiful island views for affordable prices. No thought involved. We will set you up with your living space to your needs and a job that works for you. It felt too good to be true, yet it felt as if it was pulling you here and you couldn't stop thinking about it until you finally called them, just to sate your curiosity. The company said it would only be a couple of hours. Should you wait around and call it a night at a hotel? Ooh, hey, I guess I'll find a hotel. I want to wait around, see what happens. You wander around the city for another hour. Your back hurts, your feet hurt, and you're exhausted. The sudden ring from your cell phone wakes you back up and you rush to answer it. Hello, you? Great news, we're able to get everything in order with the help of Miss Woodrow, the mayor's assistant. Wait, is this the same idea as before? Okay, so it did lead to like the same idea as we got earlier, where we managed to get back into your apartment. So let's find a hotel. You breathed deeply and looked around, realizing you were standing in front of a rather swanky looking hotel. Your feet were sore from walking, so you decided that this was the one. It was a pretty big hotel with what looked like a plethora of rooms. You didn't recognize the name, but it didn't matter much. After signing in, you made your way to your room. It was nice and spacious, but you could care less in the moment and simply face planted into the soft, pillowy mattress. You let your eyes flutter shut and your body melt into the bed as you drifted off, the thoughts of your new life swirling around in your head. You couldn't wait to get into your apartment tomorrow. And your new job at the gas station. Okay, so I still live. Okay, so we're back in the first choice. Apparently, there's not much of a difference between whether you actually talk to Ivy or not, so we're gonna wander around instead. I think it'd be fun to get a lay of the land today. Just a little walk around the area to see what's around and all. You spend the next half an hour just wandering the streets and window shopping. Finally ended up at what you're pretty sure the map called the Work District, made apparent by the giant skyscrapers that surrounded you. You made your way to a nearby bench and sat down, watching all the people walking to and from the buildings. Many of them seemed to just blend together into an endless sea of blue and pink suits. You notice one blue-suited businessman has stopped a few feet in front of you. He seems lost in thought and vacant. Maybe you should say something. Oh. Ooh, alright, I'm gonna say something, for sure. Excuse me, sir. You're right. Huh? Are you talking to me? Yeah, sorry if I'm bothering you, but you seem down and was wondering if you needed help. Wow. Excuse me, no one's talked to me in a while. Not since my wife left. I'm a bit rusty, huh? Please excuse my atrocious manners. It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Richard. Richard Everyman. Your name is Dick Everyman? Nice to meet you too. I'm you. I'm sorry to hear about your wife, but why won't anyone else talk to you? Yeah, that's just how it is. I'm getting older, I can feel my clock ticking. You know how it is. You look fine to me. I think you have plenty of time left in you, man. It's just how you choose to live it. I've never thought about it like that. Really? That's a pretty common saying. Not around here. But you're right. I'm gonna try and look up and hold on for as long as they'll allow. Thank you. He's already power walking away from you before he can answer. You notice a chipper little bounce in his step and you smile to yourself. Before you can think about it any longer, you hear labored breathing next to you that prompts you to glance to your side. Next to you is a short, balding man who seems to be struggling to catch his breath, his hands on his knees as he tries to regain his composure. Oh my god, hi! Give me a second. I thought you were gonna be at a cafe. Oh man, oh shame. Gotta be feeling this in the morning. I'm Hornball, yada yada yada. I'm interested in selling you a house. Alright, I'm a realtor, by the way. The speech I had prepared was so much better at the cafe. You were too shocked and confused to really think up a more articulate response other than, what the hell are you talking about? What are you even on about? House. I want to sell you a house. Real cheap. Look, just take my card and give me a call. You watched as Haim went from pocket to pocket searching for his card. You felt a little secondhand embarrassment from how awkward this guy was. Got it. Cutscene time. I'll be waiting for your call. Biggest discount on the house inside the valley. And the other side too. Yeah, you watch as the chubby little man scurried off, the weird pink hose sticking out of his neck, tripping him as he ran behind some bushes. Well, there's no way in the heck I'm calling that guy. You mumbled to yourself as you pocketed a slightly sticky card and stood up. It was getting late and you figured you better head home now. So that literally just leads us to like those few endings. Let's see what happens if we just head on home. The long bus ride was grueling enough and all you can think about is heading home and plopping face first in your bed. As you approach a new apartment complex, you feel warm in your heart and can't help thinking about how you're finally getting a much needed change in your life. Just like a brochure that mysteriously showed up in your old door set. You take a deep breath in, take in the cool, clean air of the valley and step forward to find your apartment number. Finally, you're standing in front of your new apartment. The day has been long and tedious, but you are finally home. Your hand grips onto your rolling suitcase and turns the handle. Click. Click. What the heck? Why is it locked? The company said it'll be unlocked and the key will be on the counter. I'm so sick of dragging my luggage everywhere. I need to give the company a call, I guess. My God, how are you here? You're everywhere, Haim! You're everywhere! Before you can pull out your cell phone, you notice a short little man standing in front of you expectantly. You really don't have time for this. Hey there, pal. You weren't at a cafe or the city. I've been trying to track you down all day. You know how sore my cord is dragging myself around like this? I mean... Hey there, pal. I'm Haim Bale, the cheapest realtor in the valley. Wait, so are you telling me you're like budget Mason Tallow? This is Walmart Mason Tallow. That's what he is. This is Mason Tallow at home. Let's say I hook you up with a house, real cheap. I'm staring at you, small whimper squeaking through his lips as sweat droplets drip from his brow. You were so taken off guard by him, you realized your mouth was a bit agape and dumbfounded. I have an apartment. That's why I'm at an apartment complex. But you couldn't get in now, could you? You know what wouldn't give you that issue? A house. The house I'm gonna sell to you. Did you have something to do with my apartment being locked? You took a step forwards towards the realtor and he shrugged down. He looked even smaller like this and you felt a pang of guilt. Mostly due to the fact he was so small and pathetic you could easily beat him up if you wanted. No, of course not. I'm just doing my job and looking out, that's all. Listen, just take my card and give me a call when you're ready to buy. You watched as Haim went from pocket to pocket in search of his cards. He felt a strong sense of secondhand embarrassment look at him. Got it. Just give me a call, okay? What do you gotta lose? I don't know, my self-respect. We all lose that someday. Haim then turned around on his heel awkwardly and stumbled towards the nearby bush. Well, that was weird. Okay, apparently that's a secret ending where you gotta click on John Doe here. I didn't even know that this was a thing. So, hey, let's just go ahead. Wait, what is that thing? You notice a weird black creature squirming around near an alley and decide to see what it was. You hope it was a cat. You wandered to the alley as you saw the cat slink down, glancing around the trash bins and chirping out pss, pss, to get its attention. This is totally how you, like, talk to a cat. You jump when you feel something brush against your leg. Looking down, you see a huge eyeball staring back up at you. You flinch away from the weird thing and try to catch your bearings. It didn't seem to mean you any harm, but it wasn't exactly normal to see a 2-foot-tall ball of hair staring at you. Hello? It seemed to like that with the way it's trilling at you. Can you talk? What are you? It made a weird chirpy purr noise. You guess it can't talk. Oh, now it's making all sorts of weird noises and seems to be gesturing, but you're not sure what about. It tugs on your leg with what you can only describe as a tentacle of hair and starts to lead you over to a storm drain. The little hairball trills at you again and seems to be writing something in the dust, but it's a language you don't know. Before you can attempt to inquire more, it slinks over to the drain. It's chirping loudly at you, and you can only guess what it means. Do you want me to wait here? It nods its little body to the best of its ability, and you nod back. You watch this little creature disappear down the drain and sigh. Yes, you're waiting for Lord knows what. At least this kills some time, and it's not every day you see something like this. You walk back over to the alley and sit against the wall, but keep the drain in view for when the thing comes back. You slowly let your tired eyes close. Hello? Hey, yo! That John? You jolt away and come face to face with a familiar eyeball, but a very different body. What? Who are you? Oh, you don't recognize me. Good, that means my body is perfect. I've been trying for so long to get it to look right, but someone can always tell that I'm not human. And then it's really, 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 really scary. But you can tell it was me. Thank you so much for waiting, by the way. I didn't know if you would, but I really, really, really hoped. Wait, you're telling me you're that little hairball I saw? That doesn't make a lot of sense, though I can kind of see a resemblance. Oh, you can? Can you tell me what gives it away? This was ridiculous, but you couldn't deny it. There was a Cyclops with an oddly gummy body standing in front of you. You can only describe the way he moved like an old claymation kid show, but his hair seems to twist and turn at will. I'd probably say the eye. Humans have two eyes usually, and a nose. Oh, is there just one again? Making two is so hard though. It's very, 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 very uncomfortable to split my pupil, and then everything looks really dizzy. But if you think that'll make me perfect, I'll do it! Miss Ivy, the mayor's assistant, said we can be people if we fit right in. I'm so excited to fit in. Miss Ivy called me John Doe, by the way. I don't think I'll be forgetting you anytime soon. Secret John Doe ending, what the frick? But anyway, that was House Hunted 2. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys want to play this game for yourself, link to the game will be in the description below. My god, I can't believe I actually played a prequel to John Doe and House Hunted. Well, I'm not sure if it's a prequel to House Hunted 1 or it's a sequel or it, it just kind of takes place somewhere in the same universe. But anyway, I hope you guys have a lovely rest of the day. And of course, I will be seeing you in the next video. This is Lion, signing off. Ciao.